Hi there. In the first video I was talking about information and the way it relates to Newtonian laws of motion. I did emphasise that this idea isn't restricted just to bodies with mass and velocity, but that these bodies can be thought of in a more abstract sense. And in this video I'm going to talk about those different types of abstract senses by which we can think of the evolution of information constructs. Okay, so in the first instance we have this idea that matter evolves in the way that I was talking about with regard to information. So if what I have here is an upward arrow indicating the evolution of complexity, and in terms of matter we have this sense, say in stars, of the evolution of the atomic elements, and in cooler environments we have the evolution of more complex compounds. And so throughout throughout time in the universe we have this evolution of these types of complexities. What we have then is, in any given scenario, we have interactions between entities that is causing a reactive response. So key to this is that we observe reactive behaviour in response to interaction, and over time an increase in complexity. But there comes a point in the evolution of complexity where there is an emergent phase, an emergence of a new type of compound, and this compound is of the type that replicates, and this complexity is what we see here is physiological adaptation. This is reactive adaptation. My writing's appalling. And here we have physiological adaptation. Okay. Then, as the organisms become increasingly complex, physiologically complex, we have another emergent phase that takes place somewhere along this arrow at the top, further up. And what we have then is physiological creatures that behaviourally adapt. And the behavioural adaptation becomes increasingly complex until we get a point where there's another emergence of organisms that are capable of creative adaptation. Yeah, I've got my spelling right at last. Okay, so this gives you a sense that there's 4 separate evolutionary categories here, and each one is a completely separate construct, if you like, a separate kind of body that is interacting with the environment, a separate kind of information construct. So we have this going on, okay, evolutionary, and it does suggest that there's going to be another emergent phase, which humans are in this category here, and there's another emergent phase suggesting that there's going to be humans are going to evolve another capability that is completely distinct and will lead to an adaptive revolution that we don't know what it is yet. Okay, and these are all the behavioural consequences of environmental interaction between these entities that are information constructs. Okay.